Hello all, Sabado here. So let's take a quick look at Clash Royale's update coming in February. It says there it's coming in next week's update. So I've got no idea on the date. February obviously, it's probably going to be between I'd say the 3rd and 7th of February. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, let's move on. So here's what we can expect next week's Clash Royale update: Legendary Arena and Seasons. Legendary Arena unlocks a 3,000 trophies. Seasons every 2 weeks, players above 3,000 trophies will be reset to 3,000, and all deducted trophies will be awarded as legend trophies. And now we've got tournament rules. So tournament rules, friendly battles will use the all-new tournament standard. Level caps for truly fair play matches. The level caps are King and Crown Towers 8, Common Cards 8, Rares 6, Epics 3, and overtime lasts for 3 minutes. Have fun organising your own tournaments. That sounds like a really cool feature. And don't forget, depending where you come from in the world, that it's called a soft launch or beta, early release, whatever you like to call it. So that's quite a big update coming for a game that's still in its early release. So let's continue. Why did we choose to cap cards rather than normalising everyone's cards for friendly battles? We still want people to feel the incentive to collect and upgrade all the cards they may want to use in a tournament. Why did we choose levels? Common 8, Rare 6, and Epic 3. It should take roughly 3 months of playing to get a bunch of cards to these levels without paying anything, and we thought that was a good amount of time for players to get a solid understanding of the game before thinking about moving into the realm of competitive tournaments. Balance. Battle costs were. Oh, sorry there. Let's start again. Balance. Battle costs were removing the gold cost for battles and friendly battles. Thanks for your feedback on this one. Yeah, it was eating so much gold. 5 gold per friendly battle. I know my clan has spent quite a bit of gold doing friendly battles, and that's 5 gold each per battle. It is absolutely crazy. Plus the arena cost as well. So if you're in arena 6, it's going to cost you 6. If you're in arena 1, it's going to cost you 1, so on and so forth. Chess gold to keep the gold economy intact and compensate for the free battles. Chess will give slightly less gold. So, okay, that's understandable. You're not going to charge us for arena matches. You're not going to charge us for friendly battles. Therefore, giving us nothing to spend our gold on but upgrade. So it makes perfect sense. Balance, we're rebalancing a bunch of cards. Check out the balance changes in context to find out more. We'll take a quick look at that very soon. Other stuff, death damage, balloon giant skin, and golem death damage will be shown on their card info screens. Notifications, classier in-game notification pop-ups, local notifications, new card request available, crown chest available, and second free chest available notifications. Push notifications, new, a clanmates battle is now featured in TV Royale. Notification, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Bug, stuck witches, iMessage issues, and many more fixes are incoming. So the witch that gets stuck behind the tombstone goblin up barbarian hut, that's being removed. Knew that would. Obviously, it was a glitch in the game. People have been exploiting it like crazy. Let's go and take a quick look at where was it there. Balance changes in context. So let's see what's going on with buffs and nerfs. And here we go. Upcoming balance changes. Greetings, challengers. Continuing in the spirit of openness about card balance, here are the changes we are planning to bring in the next Clash Royale update. Where was we? Update coming in early February and why we're making them. So arrows. Arrows seem absolutely deadly against any small elixir troop. So they're being decreased by 4%. Arrows are the most popular spell card in the game, and we felt you simply get too much value for free elixir costs. I totally agree with you. One of the most overused cards in the game. Free elixir destroys any small amount of troops, like a Skelly army. It would completely destroy the whole bunch. And obviously, Skelly army costs 4 if you've got spear goblins in there, and other troops it's like 6, 8 elixir wasted. So I totally agree with that. Freeze radius decrease to 3 from 4. Duration increases by 0.3 seconds per level from 0.4 seconds. Freeze is one of the most popular cards in the game. High level freeze was too powerful due to the long duration of the spell. Additionally, the big area of effect makes it too easy to freeze the tower and catch all defending troops at the same time. Freeze will still be a strong play, but it's now more open to counters. fantastic. Something did need to be done to that. And now the wizard damage decreased. This is a bit of a talking point, and I'll get just past these next two, then we'll go back to it. So wizard damage decreased by 7%. Wizard is the most used troop among the top players. It's slightly overpowered, and it's made the bomber and musketeer nearly obsolete. That is very true. Barbarians' hit points decreased by 4%. Barbarians are the second most used troop at the top, and are also a bit too strong. In a lot of cases, they simply offer too much value for 5 elixir. So before we go any further, not further, the wizard's damage is decreased by 7%, and the hit points of the barbarians only decreased by 4%. So it means that the wizard has to take more shots to kill a horde of barbarians. So obviously they both had a decrease, but yeah, the extra 3% is going to make a difference. It's probably going to be like another shot. So another shot from a wizard, and don't forget it's 4 quite still tanky barbarians, and the damage of them is a lot combined with 4 of them. So it's going to take the wizard longer to destroy barbarians. So there's a bit of uproar about that in the forums. So if you want to go check that out, I haven't got the link. Maybe will later. I don't have time to put the link in the description tonight. But yeah, it's something definitely you should check out. And I will get round to putting it in the description below. So let's move on to Bomber. Attack speed increased to 1.9 seconds from 2 seconds. So he's going to attack the tiniest bit quicker. Probably you won't even be able to notice, to be honest. Bomber's use rate is quite low, partly because of the wizard is a much stronger alternative for high level gameplay, of course. Not everyone has wizards yet. And of course, people, more and more people are going to be playing the game, so they're not going to have wizards neither. After this boost, the bomber should be a more enticing option. I used to like use them, and still occasionally, if I'm changing my cards, I'll use the bomber and the wizard. But anyway, we're going into too much about me. Let's get to this update. Golem hit points, damage, and death damage increased by 43%. Golemite hit points, which is the ones after the golem dies, the 2 little golems, they're called golemites. Hit points, damage, and death damage decreased by 43%. So, we'll go into that in a second. Many Clash of Clans players felt that the golem didn't live up to its lore. Golemites were way too strong and often dealt more damage than the golem itself. We are transferring damage and hit points directly from the golemites into the golem. So it's correct. I think when the little golemites, of course there's 2 of them, got destroyed, there was like a bomb that went off on the pair of them, and that caused damage as well, and the main golem just went down too quick and didn't offer enough for 8 elixir. So they've made it the other way around now. So the big golem is the one that's going to be doing all the damage, and so you want to take him out quickly, so you've got to deal with the 2 smaller ones. That's not going to be as effective. So moving on to the P.E.K.K.A. This is the big P.E.K.K.A, not the mini P.E.K.K.A. So P.E.K.K.A, hit points decreased by 13%. Cost decreased to 7 from 8. So it's at a hit points decrease. That's why they're taking away 1 elixir cost. P.E.K.K.A is one of the most iconic Clash characters, but unfortunately it wasn't visible due to low use rates. You rarely encounter P.E.K.K.A in the arena. It's a massive risk to invest 8 elixir into a card that's so easily distracted by small troops. 7 elixir should reduce the risk enough to make P.E.K.K.A a solid addition to some decks. I still don't know how it works. Maybe I'll eat my word. I don't know, but it is the one Sib's excited about. It is the Expo nerf. So let's get into this. I know everyone else is probably excited because most of my clan does hate the Expo. Some people use them. Not me. Definitely not me. Hit points decreased by 15%. Only targets grounds. So it used to be air on ground, or should I say ground and air. But now it only targets grounds. And it's had a hit point decrease by 15%. That is a lot of HP taken away. Players with the Expo card unlocked have it used in almost half of their matches. Seeing as the Expo is quite a specialised card, both to use and to deal with, we didn't think it was cool to see it in so many matches. Making it only target ground units will give more countering options to use against it. Completely agree with that. And also the one that was being used along with it, the Expo Inferno Wombo Combo, lifetime decreased to 45 seconds from 60 seconds, retargeting 50% slower. So if you don't know what retargeting means, it means once it's destroyed a target that it's been focusing on, it's going to be the amount of time that it takes to attach itself to the next target. So it's halved. 50% slower. So instead of it going straight onto the next target within like a split second, it's probably going to take like a second to go back onto a new target. Of course, they're not multi-infernos, they're just single. Anyway, let's continue. One of our balancing principles is offense over defense, but the Inferno Tower's very high use rate among top players doesn't match this principle. Top players are facing Inferno Towers in roughly half of their matches, and the battle can become more about getting the Inferno Tower down instead of the Crown Tower. That is very correct, I agree with that. A shorter lifetime makes it harder to build a new one as soon as the previous one is destroyed. Correct. People are just spamming them. Increasing the time it takes to find a new target will make it weaker to swarms and give the attacker better countering options, tipping the scales back in favour of offense. About time for that as well. Okay, so Cannon, another defense building, has a buff. Well, some may see it as a nerf, but I think it's welcomed. Cannon cost decreased to 3 from 6 elixir. It was a lot of elixir. No one was using it because it's just too much elixir for it done. So its range has been changed from 2-6 from 7. So the radius is a tiny bit smaller. The lifetime is from 240 seconds. We get it right, Sib. The lifetime is 240 seconds from 40 seconds. So it's lost 20-second lifetime. It's halved in elixir. The range has been decreased slightly, and hit points decreased by 55%. That is massive amount of HP lost. But of course, free elixir, I'm guessing is going to be a bit like a Tesla, but obviously a cheaper version. Just something like a tombstone, something just easy to distract a giant, a balloon, something like that, just to give you enough time to react to it. Maybe get another card that was next in line. So I think that's a welcome change. Cannon has been one of the least used cards, so we wanted to rework it and give it a clearer purpose. A cost of 3 elixir should make it more interesting, a significantly different alternative to the Inferno Tower. Totally. And now again, a 4th defensive tower is getting a, well, we could say enough. Yeah, probably. I think there's quite a bit of moaning about this one as well. So the Mortar cost decreased to 4 from 6. I tried using this, it's very OP on the damage, but yeah, it's a lot of elixir to invest, of course, because it's got the ring around it where it can't target troops, making it very vulnerable. Damage decreased by 40%, lifetime to 20 seconds from 40 seconds, so last 20 seconds, that is not a lot for elixir. I think there's still, and there's a decrease in the range from 13, which I see like the same as an Expo, so it's probably going to struggle to hit a tower. 12 maybe if it's right by the river. Could be wrong now. Anyway, let's not go into too much about that. Malta has also been one of the least used cards, as the Expo is simply a more compelling choice in most cases. A cheaper cost, shorter lifetime and lower range should clearly differentiate it from the Expo and make it a tempting play on both offense and defense. Mirror. Now this is fantastic. This is definitely what I would like to see. What's the point of the mirror card if it is useless? So they've changed it. It's getting a buff. Mirror. Level of mirrored common cards increased by 4 and mirrored rare cards by 2. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I have a level 3 mirror card, I believe, so yeah, I think I'm going to get like level 7 common cards. Yeah, so it's a little bit lower than what I've got, but it's going to be very welcomed. Mirror is a super fun card. Did I read all that out? Let's read it again, just to recap. We can't remember that. Mirror, level of mirrored common cards increased by 4. I think we did. And mirrored rare cards by 2. Yes, we did, but never mind. Just repeating. Don't mind me. A mirror is a super fun card, but unfortunately it doesn't see much use because it's an epic card and almost always a lower level than your commons and rares. It makes sense that it would also boost those cards to appropriate levels. Yeah, because you was using it like, say, a wizard or hog rider. It's like a level 1 hog rider, a level 1 wizard. That's no good. Obviously, you know, some people don't have those cards, but still, when you're used to using high level cards, you need the better troops. And now another defense building, bomb tower. Attack speed increased to 1.7 seconds from 1.8 seconds. Again, just a split second, not going to be much difference. Bomb towers being one of the least used cards, we hope this small boost encourages more people to try it out. I think it's quite a good card to use myself, especially against those with like goblin huts and barbarians keep coming in. do fantastic to counter those. Barbarian Hut, so because the Barbarian's got a nerf, the Hut is going to get a slight buff. So the hit points is increased by 10%. So of course, anyone using a lightning spell, they've got another 10% HP, and that gives the Barbarian Hut longer life, spawning more Barbarians. That's the logic behind it. Since Barbarians are losing some hit points, the Barbarian Hut's hit points are being increased to compensate. So exactly what I just said there. Elixir Collector production speed increased to 9.8 seconds from 9.9 seconds. I never really got this, but let's find out. Bug fix. A random error in the logic caused the Elixir Collector to produce 6 Elixir over its lifetime, rather than the intended 7, so it's producing 1 less. So I thought that was about right. 1 extra Elixir over 9 seconds, when it should be extra 2 elixir because it costs 5 to deploy over 9.8 seconds. So 9.8 seconds, if you deploy it, you get an extra 2 elixir out of it, but then it's really a waste anyway. Plus the mirror card might make a big difference if you use that. This change will make it produce 7.14 elixir over 70 seconds. So that is all the nerfs, buffs, and information about the February update coming. I hope you liked it and found this useful. If you didn't know that this bit of mail existed, if you don't check the paper icon, it's not exactly very visible to see. But yeah, if there's for some reason you wasn't made aware of this and you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment in the section below, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe, not subscribe. Get it right. So thanks for watching all. Bye for now.